In this video, we're going to learn about pin poking, a fine motor activity to help your child with hand-eye coordination and with grip strength and handwriting skills. You'll need your child's piece of carpet and their oversized push pin from their fine motor kit. You'll also need a download of pin poking shapes or letters or numbers. Right now we're doing shapes. Or you can make your own pin poking activity for your child, which I will show you at the end of the video. Start by having your child cut on the small dotted lines and cut out one of the rectangles containing a shape to be pin poked. I cut out the triangle. Save the other ones for later. This is usually a very popular activity. Have your child put it in the middle of the carpet square, and with the hand they do not write with, hold down the paper. Using the 3 fingers you use to grasp a pencil, you're going to use all 3 to grip the push pin. And then you're going to begin poking, or your child is, as close as you can, one hole to the next down the dotted line. This activity encourages concentration, a steady hand, focus on the task ahead of them, and to work without rushing. Now, if they don't poke the little holes close enough together, the end product of this activity will not work. So keep having them poke through the paper all the way around each side of the shape. This really takes concentration, and you need to encourage them to keep going. This lesson also helps them understand that not all work is done fast and quickly. So we're also building concentration skills, and they might need to move their hand over. In the beginning, if your child is really having a hard time, you can tape down the paper, but we encourage you to move away from that as quickly as you can, because we want them practicing how they would hold down their paper when they're writing in order to have a steady hand. And as they used to say, through the magic of television, we have now arrived at the end of my poking. You have them take their paper and put their fingers along the line, and if they have poked enough, their shape should be able to be pulled out of the middle like a perforated piece of paper. And now they have a triangle, and they have a paper with a triangle. I would encourage them to glue this into a notebook that you could be keeping of different activities they're doing, or onto another piece of paper, and then let them turn it into an art project and decorate their shapes in different ways, or label them. Maybe put a T for triangle. Now, if you do not have a printer, or if you want to work on something different with your child that is not available with a printable, you can take any kind of paper. This is some leftover cardstock I have. And you can cut a small square or rectangle and do a different kind of pin poking. Take a marker, and for example, let's do a letter B. Write a nice big letter in a dark line for them. And this kind of pin poking is going to let light through. So once again, they put their hand down. They use their 3 pencil grip fingers to grip the push pin, and they go down and up all the way along the black line. They don't have to be quite as close together when they do it this way, but they want to get as close as they can. So they can go all the way around the line. But we're not going to be popping this one out of the center. We're going to be using this one to tape in a window where the light will come through the holes, and they will make a letter B that's written with light. And I'll show you in just a second with a lamp. So after you've pin poked a letter like that, instead of pushing it out like it's perforated, you can put it up to a light like I'm doing here with this lamp, and you can see the light through it, and you have a letter made out of light. You can do this with shapes, pictures, letters, their name. And that is how you do pin poking. I hope your children enjoy it.